It's 8 in the morning and I woke up to take a dance class with one of my friends. I haven't danced in like 6 months and I'm so sore everywhere. Thank you so much. This is so exciting. Look what I got today. These aren't sponsored, by the way. My boyfriend gifted them to me for finally opening up a Patreon. So, sponsored by boyfriend. Let's open it. Wow. Oh. Oh my god, so pretty. Someone asked me what my favorite colors are. I would say somewhere between apricot and rose red maybe. I like oranges, pinks and reds, and I actually like pink the most, but it has to be like an orangey pink, so more like a coral color. And another color I really like is this periwinkle blue. This one immediately popped out to me because I like this shade of blue so much. And lately I've also been loving greens more. I've been loving like a forest green somewhere. Oh, this one is literally called forest green. Yeah, this forest green. And what I like to do when I get like a new set of paints or a new set of colored pencils is I like to swatch everything on my sketchbook just so I know what everything looks like. So we're gonna do that. So I did a few sketches with the new colored pencils and I really like how bright the colors are. I especially like this lime green color and this orange red. It's called lime green and orange red. When you use the lime green on top of the orange red, it just makes everything pop out and I like that so much. And the green that I used here is called matcha green, and that's why I was inspired to draw a matcha roll. It actually looks a lot like the real matcha and I think it's so cool. I also really like this pear green color. Like when you look at the color pencil, it doesn't really look like a pear, but when you color it out, like that's exactly the color of a pear. Like that's so cool. I feel like when I pick green colors, I tend to go for a more yellowish green. I don't know why I like green and yellow combos so much. But yeah, I love how that looks together. Let's see what else we can make with this. know the leaves don't look like this in real life, and in the reference picture like the spikes on the leaves are much smaller, but I wanted to stylize it a little just to play with like the colors and make it more illustration-y. But yeah, I'm tired now. My hands are tired. I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing now. Someone had a little poopy accident at 4 in the morning. So I just took the trash out, cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the living room. Also, there's something stuck to your tail. What is this? What is this? What is stuck to your tail? What is this? Tuft of fur? Oh, it's from your blanket. But yeah, she's all pooped up. We're gonna have to take a shower for her tomorrow. Rosa has a very specific diet and she has a lot of digestion problems sometimes, so it's expected to happen maybe once every week or so. She has accidents in the middle of the night, but we know how to deal with it now. Oh, look at her ballerina leg. So cute. Go to sleep now. Come on. So lately my videos have been making their way back to the homeland, which is Southeast Asia. I've been getting more Thai comments lately and it makes me really happy to see that Thai people are watching me too. And the comment that I get most often is like, oh my god, I had no idea you were Thai until you spoke Thai. And some people were like, are you Thai or are you like an American person who speaks Thai? So I just wanted to come on camera today and say a little something in Thai. So language switch. สวัสดีค่ะหลังๆมีพี่ๆน้องๆมาดูวิดีโอเราเต็มไปหมดเลยแล้วก็มีคนคอมเมนต์หลายคนว่าแบบอ้าวเป็นคนไทยด้วยเหรอไม่เห็นรู้เลยก็ใช่ค่ะเป็นคนไทยเกิดและโตที่ไทยมาทั้งชีวิตจนอายุประมาณ23-24ก็ย้ายมาอยู่อเมริกาเพราะว่ามาต่อปอโทที่นี่อ๋อมีพี่คนหนึ่งเมสเสจมาใน IG ถามว่าทำซับไทยในวิดีโอได้ไหมเพราะว่าเขาอยากเข้าใจ process การทำสติกเกอร์หรือว่า process การ run small business ของเราอยากทำให้นะแต่ว่าพูดตรงๆเลยคือไม่ถนัดเขียนภาษาไทยเพราะว่าเรียนโรงเรียนอินเตอร์มาทั้งชีวิตตั้งแต่แบบ 3-4 ขวบแม่ก็ส่งเข้า preschool เป็นอินเตอร์จริงๆแล้วถ้าถามว่าถนัดพูดภาษาไทยหรือภาษาอังกฤษมากกว่าไม่ถนัดทั้ง2ภาษาที่เราถนัดก็คือ Tinglish ซึ่งคือภาษาที่เราพูดกับแฟนเพราะว่าแฟนก็เรียนโรงเรียนเดียวกันมาตั้งแต่เด็กคือผสมไทยกับอังกฤษแบบพูดไปพูดมาก็จะมีแบบคำภาษาอังกฤษโผล่มาหรือว่าพออะไรที่เรารู้สึกอธิบายภาษาไทยไม่ได้เราก็จะtransition ไปเป็นภาษาอังกฤษถ้าพูดอังกฤษ 100% บางทีก็จะพลาดบ้างถ้าพูดไทย 100% ก็จะพูดเหมือนเด็กป.3 พูด แบบนี้หลังจากนี้เราคิดว่าเราทำวิดีโอที่เราพูดเป็นภาษาไทยแล้วทำซับอังกฤษน่าจะดีกว่าเหมือนตอนนี้ก็ไม่รู้จะพูดอะไรแล้วรู้สึก nervous มากๆไม่เคย vlog เป็นภาษาไทยมาก่อนตอนนี้ที่ไทยได้ข่าวว่าโควิดก็แย่ลงใช่ไหมคะแบบเริ่มมีเคสมากขึ้นถ้าเกิดพี่ๆน้องๆคนไหนดูอยู่ก็ระวังตัวด้วยนะ social distance ใส่แมสล้างมือบ่อยๆแล้วก็พยายามอยู่บ้านกันอยู่บ้านก็ดูวิดีโอ YouTube ได้จะได้ไม่เบื่อนะคะขอบคุณที่เข้ามาดูวิดีโอเรามากๆนะเราดีใจมากจริงๆที่มีคนไทยมาดูแล้วก็จะ switch กลับไปเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแหละเพราะว่าเขิน สวัสดีค่ะI'm sweating. I feel like when I try to talk in English 100%, I always mess up and then I have to like film myself explaining things again. And then when I try to talk in Thai 100%, it's not that much better either. Now I'm thinking about the thesis that I wrote for my master's program because it's about third culture kids and how we develop and grow through life, how studies find that we are more adaptable than others, but at the same time we also tend to isolate and feel like we don't belong with anyone or anywhere because there's a cultural dissonance from all the cultures that we've been ingrained in ever since we were young. So I think that's like a topic that I would like to tell you guys about one day. I submitted my thesis in September and I just like locked that box away because I've been working on the thing for like 8 months and I just didn't want to look at it anymore. We'll see. I have to reread my entire thesis and brush up my memory, and I just don't feel like reading 100-something pages of my own writing right now. So yeah, we'll keep that on the to-do list. Gotta give the bok choys a little shower.
I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child, walking like Jesus when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool. The water's freezing, it was September. I think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You want that glimmer, I should have told you that. Now more than ever, the broken pieces fit. Scars and confetti, sawmill and Pontiac clips. I kept Valhalla, but I still want everything. I'll be your sweater, you be my wailing wall. Fighting like Gandhi, when all the lines are down. You dream of flying along the Zuyderzee. The sky was yellow, I still remember. Think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back home. Now you're coming back. I think I know you. We were here before the start of the storm. It's all around us, now we're coming back.
Poopy's cat deserves the bestest shower, right? I know. Ow. I know, so cute. Oh, helpless little face. Meow. Meow, it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna clean you up, Mosa.
Oh, tail's wet.
Tail is wet. Ew!
Pulling.
Okay, wrap you up.
Oh, she's a droplet on her face.
Oh, a droplet on your face.
You drank too much. You said I only want you, only want you. When we woke up, you were gone. It was obvious You only came through cause you had nothing to do. When we woke up, you were gone. You said you
Happy Sunday, friends! So yesterday I worked on a commission for a friend and I uploaded some of my product photos onto ��𝒂𝒏𝒌 because I'm going to post a sneak peek today. But something that arrived today is the I Love You art print. I thought that this sold really well last time, so I ordered another 50 just in case anyone wanted to grab it. And yeah, I also bought this acrylic stand thing from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was actually in the bathroom section, so I think it was meant to be used in the bathroom, but I decided to turn it into an art print stand because it just keeps things more organized and it'll be easier for me when I pack my orders as well. I'm expecting 2 more art prints to come in and also 1 more print that I made for February's Patreon rewards. So
you're not looking for love, but a night with you is just enough. And now I never wanna let you go, cause I know what it's like to be alone. I know it's better to... Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração. Quando você chama meu nome, eu vou te ouvir, fala no meu coração.
I ordered these thank you cards from catprint.com and I think they turned out a little dull, like the colors aren't as vibrant as I wanted, but I still like the design a lot and I'm gonna be including this with every single purchase on my shop starting this month until it runs out, and then I'm gonna order another set where I fix the colors a little. But yeah, like on the camera it's even more dull than in real life. Here we are again. I have my post ready to go for the shop update, and on my phone I just have to tap on maintenance mode to put my shop live and my shop will finally be open. Yay! Created a new frequently asked questions page on my website and I really recommend everyone take a look, especially if you're ordering from the UK. I just really want you to be aware of the new VAT regulations. I am honestly so worried about this and I can only describe this as like some form of social anxiety on my part. Like, I'm so scared that someone isn't gonna realize that they have to pay an extra 20% VAT fee on the receiver's end and that they're gonna like come at me for it. I swear. This pandemic has honestly made my social anxiety worse. Like, I probably don't even know how to talk to new people anymore. Like, naturally people are social creatures, and even as an introvert and someone who prefers to be on my own, I know that I need a certain amount of social interaction to like function. I am once again rambling because I am nervous about the shop update. My supervisor from the hospital that I used to work at, she's an art therapist. The other day she sent this article to me about toxic positivity. So toxic positivity is this idea that everything is black and white, including human emotions and feelings. So like you can either be all happy or you can either be all sad, and in a society that has to function like ours, being sad is not acceptable. So let's say you're with someone, maybe a family member or a friend, and you decide to open up about your feelings. You tell them you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling like things just aren't the way that you hoped for them to be, and they reply with, "Hey, don't worry about it, just be happy, just think positive. You know you're lucky, a lot of people out there have it much worse than you. You shouldn't be sad, you shouldn't be anxious." This is what I mean by toxic positivity. And as humans, we're not meant to be happy all the time. Like if all emotion existed on a spectrum, and on this far end is happiness, this far end is like sadness and depression, then most of your life you're not on either end. You're kind of in the middle where you feel content and you feel okay with where you are at the present. And I think that's so much more important than like trying to be overly happy all the time. So while we have a few minutes left, I'm going to pull a few little tools out of my therapist toolbox and share with you things that you can say instead of toxic positivity. So the very first thing that I want to introduce to you is empathic listening. This is when you only listen to the other person, reflect their thoughts and feelings, and then ask questions about how you can help them feel better. This way you are validating their feelings, you're acknowledging that their feelings are real and exist, and you're not trying to push down someone else's feelings by shoving positivity into their face. So for example, say someone tells you that they've been feeling a lot of anxiety lately and they find it difficult to sit down and have a meal because they're just so in their heads and they're so worried about everything and what's going to happen. A toxic positive response would be something like, "Everything is going to be okay. Just don't worry, just eat." And as you can see, that's very unhelpful because it totally invalidates the first person's feelings. So something that you can say instead is, "I hear that you're feeling anxious and I hear that you're having trouble eating right now. What can I do to help you feel better? Is there something that I can do to help you feel better? Can you tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling so I can understand you better?" It's the little things like this that really help people feel more seen and more understood, and it's what I practice personally when I work as a therapist as well. So we have 10 minutes left. I'm gonna try and shake it off somehow. Jinbo is helping me ground myself because I'm feeling very anxious right now, guys. I see that you're feeling anxious right now. What can I do to help? I need to ground myself. So I'm going to look around and identify 5 things that I see. I'm going to touch my little Jinbo doll because it brings me back down to earth, and I'm going to water my plants. I'm gonna water my plants and come back.